Hello guys, welcome back to the HTML tutorial. This is the 10th HTML tutorial in which I am going to teach you something which is called as a form. Form is basically useful when you are entering a data, something as enter name, and you enter a name in the text field. Uh, you select the gender, that is female, male, and all this thing, and click on submit button. And after clicking on submit button, it will uh, keep all the track of data, and it will pass all values to the next page. So this is the use of a form. The form is just useful to basically to retrieve the data from user and pass to the server for processing. So this is a useful of form. Now how to create form is simple when we are working with the HTML. So for creating form, we have a tag called is a form. So this tag can be included in a body tag, and if you want to uh, do not want to include a body tag, then it's okay because a form tag can be included. So in the form body tag, you can include a form tag. There are much attributes of this tag. That is, first one is action, second is method, target, and all this stuff. So before starting with the form, I just want to say three attributes of form. That is, action is useful to give a URL of the page where to go after clicking the button. Okay, so this is a use of action attribute. Method attribute contain two values, that is post or a get. So when we use method attributes, that is when we use a post or a get, in the get value, when we use in case of get, it will look something like this. That is, in case of get, the value which we have provided within the text box or anything, it will be appear in the URL. That is, URL can be any www.google.com question mark, username is equal to anything, and password is equal to anything. So it will be appear in the URL field. So whenever you are working with the forms, do not use a get method for essential, that is something as a password and all this thing. You cannot put in the get method because it will appear in the URL. So whenever you are working with the precious information, you want to use a post method, do not use a get method. So this is the use of post method and get method. The third attribute which we have is that a target, and target specifies that after clicking any button, that is submit button, where to go, that is, it should be open a new blank page. It should be contained in the same page. It should open a parent page. It should be display at the top, or it should be open in the new frame. So what is the frame, which we'll see in the next few tutorials. So just ignore this, just remember that action, method, and target are most important attributes of a form. So whenever we are working with the form, so how to create a form is like, we just want to include a form tag and closing of form tag. Okay, so we have something, one attribute, that is action, and in action we can do any URL whatever you want to be supplied. That is, after clicking a button, this form will go to this URL, that is abc.html. Okay, so this is action. Method can be post or get. If you are not using some precious information, then you can use get method. And target can be anything of four values which we have which we have get into that is sorry blank. What is the spelling of blank? It's just like blank, sorry. Okay, so there are four values: blank, self, parent, top, frame name. That is, I'm just keeping it as a blank. Okay, so here we go, we have a form created. So if we are running this page, that is, after saving this page, go to the plus where we have saved the file and just saved it as a form. So I am double clicking this. You can see that nothing is happened so far because we didn't include anything element which are required in the form. So there are some elements within the form which we are going to see. There are many elements. We are starting with the text field. The I'm going to teach you 1 to 3 elements, and after that I will skip this tutorial and I will break this tutorial in the next tutorial, and next tutorial will be again of a form tags. Okay, so this is a text field for displaying a text box. So for displaying a text box, you just want to include that is input type text, and the name of the text box can be anything. The name of the text box is mentioned. Name attribute is just only useful when you want something that you want to fetch the information from this text box, then you can use this uh, value for fetching the information. That it is the ID of a text box. So this is useful attribute. So for creating text box, just go to the file and at the opening and closing of form, just include input type is equal to text, and just include name as anything you want. I'm including just name, and whenever you are including text box, there will be a label. You can include label as this, that is another name and this. Okay, so when we save the file, go to the file, save the file and go to the browser, press F5. So here we have enter name, label and text box, which can contain a value to be specified. So this is a use of a text box. This is how to create a text box. Now the next thing is that we have a password field. The password field is useful for getting a password from a user. So whenever you are want to get a password from a user, you can use the input type is equal to password and the name can be anything. Okay, so I have told the what is the use of name, so remember that. Just implement this, that is, I'm just giving example as enter password, and after that I'm including input type is equal to password and name is equal to password. Okay, something like that. Just save the file and go to the browser, press F5. So here we have enter password. So whenever you type a password, it will be come in a different manner, that is a password format. So this is a useful command, that is text field and password. So if you want something to be next line, you can use here as the br tag. So whenever you save the file, go to the browser, press file, it will go to the next line. So this is use of text field and password. I am stopping this tutorial right now, and in the next tutorial I am going to teach you some other elements in the form tag. So do not forget to watch my next tutorial. Do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.